Artsy Peeps, this is Rita Barakat from letsembellish.blogspot.com. I have a mixed media page that I have started here. It's actually on a drop cloth. It's been gessoed with Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft gesso, and as you can see, I've already started drawing. I'm using gelatos to color my piece. And there you can see I have I draw first, and then I used a water-dipped paintbrush to fill in. I've also torn some pieces from die cuts with a view, and I don't remember where these newspaper are from, but anyways, I did put them down with a little bit of gel medium. Here you can see the face, and I'm coloring her in with some pit pens. And pit pens, you can use them with water if you move very quickly. You draw and then wet it, move the pigment ink. It's India ink, so it's permanent and waterproof once it's dry, so you need to move quickly if you're going to use it this way. I don't use this all the time. I use gelatos if I'm filling in a big piece, but I wanted a more fluid look to her hair, and then I go back with darker colors. And here you can see I filled in her eyes and her lips with the pit pens. For all my faces though, I use gelatos and gesso, different shades. Here's a fun tip. I have all different kinds of letters that I have left over from other packets, so I just go ahead and put them all down and I gesso them, and then I go back on top with gelatos and spread the color around so that I can get a uniform look, even though I didn't have all the same color letters. And there you see I kind of scribbled on the top, and then I go back with my wet paintbrush to spread the color. And oftentimes I will go back and maybe ink the top a little bit if I want it to pop a little bit more, but this is just kind of a grungy look. This time I added a little shimmer to a couple of the phrases so that you can see that, we will try again tomorrow. That's the phrase I wanted to pop out. Here I use some crackle medium. This is Chroma Crackle, and I will tell you, you do have to let it dry. And sometimes that takes 24 hours to 48 hours, just depends, but you get a really cool look. Some close-ups of her face and the entire project. And there's the Chroma Crackle dried, and I went back and added a little bit of Inca Gold on top. Here you can see on her eyes, they're a little bit shiny. I used glossy accents on top as well as on her lips. And below you can see that I used a stencil that's from Clear Scraps. And here's the finished project. I really hope that you enjoyed this process. Sometimes I get a little carried away and I go really, really fast, so I don't always videotape or record each step, but there it is. Thanks for watching.